In the bustling world of technology and connectivity, one trend stands out, gaining momentum and making waves in the fabric of modern communication. This trend, my dear listeners, is none other than podcasting.
Anybody can cook. Not
one of them.
everybody can bake. I just took any opportunity to go out and drive that I could. And I still enjoy it, Some people suck, but
New Yorkers.
yeah.
Anything with
Yorkers,
new in it.
New York.
Jersey's worse, so don't feel bad.
Jersey is worse.
No joke though.
New Orleans.
That New Orleans is a city, not a state.
They still suck. Okay.
If the world went apocalyptic, whatever, who would be the first chef you take in to cook for you?
It's almost like a waste of time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Kind of discouraged.
No, I agree.
I feel that so.
It's the last time we're going on a podcast.
A Waffle House employee.
Hey guys, welcome back to Just Yakkin. Today is a very, very special episode because it's our first ever actual guest that's coming on, myself, Justin.
I'm Rob.
I'm Jared.
And today we're going to be welcoming on someone who's near and dear to the community that we are around, and it's Zach. So,
Come on in. Make yourself comfortable.
yeah, sit down, get comfortable.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
This is crazy.
First guest.
Oh my God.
True guest.
Yeah.
Not cousin. not
Family oriented.
not someone that's a co-host.
Yeah.
Actual first guest.
I know. It's
Episode 5.
This is an honor, honestly. I'm very excited. Kind of nervous a little bit.
Yeah, no, well, we were nervous when we were
Oh,
first starting.
yeah,
We're
no.
still nervous.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so, by the way, this is a completely different setup. We did
Yes,
this.
have to mention that.
Yeah, we did this last night before this, it was so much. It was worth it though.
I got here at 8:30, right? You called me probably 15 minutes before, Rob, what are you doing? Nothing. What's up? The couch came in. We got to set this up. It's all right, we have to do this. We have to set this up. We have a guest coming tomorrow. We don't want the setup that it was. We have to do this. We were here till 11 in this room alone. And we were bringing couches down, bringing parts of this couch up. It was a lot. Rearranging the room. We were fixing the wall up there, the lighting, everything. So let's just, before we begin, huge congratulations to Justin because he wanted this forever. And he finally now has the couch of his dreams.
I want your live reaction, everybody. Well, Jared knows.
Your
You just-
dad?
No,
Aw.
no.
You're a father?
As long as it's not mine.
As long as it's not mine.
That's fine. No child support. Sorry.
We got the lens.
All right. So for those that don't know, the lens is very important to Justin because
He's been desiring it for a while.
for those that didn't hear the whisper, it's $700. That's how much we care about you. And we want to make sure
Let's
that
hope
we
this doesn't
produce
fail.
All right.
What's up, brother?
Dude.
Wait, so have you actually? We'll start with that. Have you seen Sketch at all on TikTok recently? Like this, like the guy that goes like
does
this.
this.
Oh.
Because that's what I thought you were imitating.
Tuesday, brother. Tuesday.
Yeah.
You have?
What's up, brother? Yeah. No, I've seen
Special teams, special
Special
players.
He knows the motion.
Yeah.
I do. I've seen a few, but it's not somebody that's regularly on my for you
Oh.
page.
He's
or anything.
so big right now. I mean, if you told me 2 months ago when I first discovered Sketch, you're gonna have guys in 3 of the 4 major sports leagues celebrating with him, his dances, and he's getting posted on social media accounts. ESPN anchors are starting their show with "What's up, brother?" That's huge. He came from nothing. A Madden, just a Madden YouTuber, small community of people. He had a small base, and he exploded. That's how quickly, you could be doing it I think he was doing it for 2 years or something. I might be wrong.
And just out of nowhere, popped off.
It could be like that, and all of a sudden you're the biggest thing in the world.
And that's kind of what this show, that's what encourages me, because it's just you see people out there that are doing stuff like that. And 2 months ago, you didn't expect anything like that. And then out of nowhere, it's an overnight phenomenon where they just blow up completely.
It's like, honestly, as long as you're passionate about it, you're talking about things you generally care about. I feel like that's what really strikes a chord with people a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what really helps you get to where you want to be, keeping with that general audience.
Yeah.
One of my best friends from college, he's big into like firearms and stuff like that. And he has a YouTube channel where he just like reviews guns, shoots guns, and all that kind of stuff. Literally has 2 million subscribers as
That's
of like
huge.
a couple months ago.
And he
just hit
probably
2
didn't
million.
do it with the idea of like, oh, I'm gonna have 2
No,
million
it was just
subscribers.
something that he liked doing, wanted to share with people, and now all of a sudden he could pay his rent with the money he makes from that channel.
That's awesome.
It's insane.
Wow.
Shout out Guns of the World.
We'll throw it in the description.
yeah,
Of course.
We'll give him a little shout out. At
Yeah,
the end.
Yeah.
Not that he needs it, but
No. No.
Wait, we need it. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Let's see what we can do.
that's,
He's like,
that-
"I got you, I
that's
got
how
you."
we do it, gentlemen. That's how we do it. We know people who know someone that has 2 million on YouTube.
It's all about the connections, baby.
all
How you
about-
doing?
But no, hear me out though.
Networking.
With connections, with podcasting, a guest knows a guest, and then that guest will know a bigger guest, and you just keep going up the chain. That's what I saw
Yeah.
at a podcast one time. The guy was talking like it's unlimited what you could do because you could just have like a big name come out on one point. Like
Yeah.
This is ours. I know. Like, I'm not trying to glaze you up. Like, I've been looking forward to this for so long.
It's just so crazy because, like, literally, the beginning of the semester, you were telling me, I'm going to do this podcast. I want to start this. I'm so excited. I have all these ideas. And you're showing me the Amazon wish list and all the things you want to order. And then, like, I swear, it was like a week later, yo, look at all the stuff I bought and I already have set up. I'm like, God damn, all right. We're serious. We cooking over here.
That's the best part. I think I was telling someone about this recently. I was like, one of our friends, I was like, this is all Justin. Like, he came up with the idea to do this. Like, don't get me wrong. Me and Jared wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I helped with a lot of it.
You okay?
I'm about to say,
okay.
like,
Oh no, definitely. Yeah.
Jared helped out, but when it comes to terms of like
Starting it.
starting it, getting the stuff for, knowing what to get, actually putting in the time and effort to take these courses with people to learn about podcasting, Justin 110% effort in. So let me just say, good man over there. Actually tried.
Yeah. No, that's like the bad thing about me. I always try hard at everything.
That's not a bad.
Like, I always try to like go all in, and like especially when it comes towards the games,
Mhm.
I'm like a complete tryhard. But while we're on the topic about games, like that transition, that was clean, like butter.
You can't call it out after the fact.
Oh no, I'm leaving this in.
We'll cut it. We'll cut it.
So what games do you play?
So, I like to play a lot of things, honestly. One of the biggest games for me, like for the longest time, was Halo.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people are like Call of Duty and all that. I was more of a Halo guy growing up.
I was
Like,
about to say it's like two sides of the spectrum.
It
Like,
really
there's
is.
Halo players or you're a COD player.
and then
That-
you
at that
have
time.
like the middle ground Battlefield, but we don't talk about them. They're probably crying under a rock because they haven't had a good game since 2014.
Definitely.
I remember when people used to be like, "Oh, Battlefield's like up there with the Halo and COD," and it's like,
It looks pretty.
it's been 10 years since you guys were in conversation.
It looks pretty, but that's
That's where the
That's
compliments end.
yeah. But yeah, so after Bungie separated from Halo, it kind of went downhill. Not like the last couple games were terrible, but like not the same kind of love went into it. So I transitioned into Destiny because that was the next.
That one look, it's like I
If
could
you know, you
experience
know.
the pain, the suffering, and yet the happiness
The
that comes
joy.
from that game.
It's literally like a toxic relationship. It's like, how
Yes.
many exes have you had? One. Her name's Destiny.
You know,
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel the pain.
Yeah. So that has literally been a part of my gaming life for almost 10 years now. Come on, get it together.
he's laughing at a
Like
different.
a subtle joke.
the
Doing
subtle-
a subtle joke.
You
Subtle
don't even know
things.
what you did, but that was the funniest thing I've heard.
That'll have to be explained
Well, like, literally-
post production.
I always said that
Yeah,
if,
after.
if cooking didn't work out for me, I'd try comedy.
Oh, you'd be so good at it.
I
You'd
know.
be really good at it. I'm being serious.
I gotta be honest. I did get what you were saying with the X Destiny because, man, I love playing Destiny for like a good 2 to 3 days, and then I can't play the game for like at
Mhm.
least a week or two. Like, I'll do some fucking mission,
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, this map is so fucking beautiful. Like, this
Mhm.
planet's beautiful. And you die for the 18th time, and you're like, I hate this game so much.
It was so cool too because like when the first game came out, I was like still in high school, early years of college, so I was able to just dump so much hours into it, you know, not have to worry about shit. And then the second one came out, I was like, this is dope, you know, played it, all this and that, like beat everything the base game had within like a month, right? I was like, my best friend asked me, it's like, so how's the second game? Because he played the first one with me, didn't get the second one yet. I was like, it was great, except I'm done. There's nothing left to it.
That's what I was going to say. So, do you still play the second game, Destiny 2?
Yes, I have unfortunately stuck with it all these years up until this last year. I kind of fell off, but
Bro, sounds like me with Clash of Clans. Played that from like 7th grade of high school all the way to sophomore year. Been
Yeah.
about a year now.
I get that though. Last year I was my big Destiny year. I didn't know much about Destiny. My friend game shared it to me through PlayStation,
okay.
and I didn't play the first one,
Mm.
but I had watched gameplay, so I was familiar with Destiny and how it worked.
Mhm.
And then I got into the second one, and I don't think I've touched the game in 2 months now. At this
And
point,
You started a year ago,
at least a year ago, if not multiple years ago.
which is a shame because like they vaulted so much content.
Yeah,
So,
that's what he
like,
was telling me. He's like, this game used to be so much better.
You're literally missing half of the story, and it's just such a shame.
I've never played Destiny.
It's good. It honestly like is one of I still think like despite all the shit I'm talking, one of the best like shooter games out there. Like it feels great.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
haven't played
gunplay.
Fortnite yet.
Oh, I play Fortnite.
Okay.
Oh.
I play Fortnite. Not in a long time.
Not everything is Fortnite, Jared.
Yeah.
You know,
Not-
there's other games
other
out
game.
there.
No, I fully.
Is-
No, I 110%.
Is that
Jared,
the
Jared
dude
hears
from-
games and he's like Fortnite.
Not
Is that the
case,
dude from
brother.
Fortnite? Is that the Fortnite guy?
Who, me?
No, all the characters. They're all from Fortnite, right? They made all these
Around,
games
like-
based off of them.
Yeah.
Do you know
No.
that joke?
No, you don't know.
no.
So,
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, like anybody who goes on Fortnite now, they're like, oh, that's the guy from Fortnite. That no relevance to them being
Yeah.
famous before that.
Like,
They're
Master Chief and Kratos, they're like, "Oh, it's the Fortnite guy." It's like, no,
Rick
they're
and Morty. Oh, that's from Fortnite. Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
No, he doesn't.
But no, I do. We got Naruto. Me personally, I'm a big anime guy, so like I got into it. Like, yo, they have Rick and Morty. They have literally Naruto, this, that. Like,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
The crossover is crazy.
Dude, the
Fortnite's
crossover.
great.
I don't think any other game in history will be like Fortnite with
No.
the crossovers they did.
The only other
Give it time.
the only other game is like maybe Smash,
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Smash is.
but it's not as diverse because it's obviously just like
50 players and
Nintendo.
add-on packages here and there.
Why'd they stop? If they Because I feel like if they kept adding players, you just think it was too much.
to what Smash.
To Smash, yeah, I feel like it could have been a lot like better if they kept adding more.
I guess it to be a point because I'm a big Smash player. Like I love Smash. I've been playing
So
since
you want
like.
to play after this?
Oh yeah, I'll kick your ass.
Wait, who's your main?
I got 2 remotes.
I can play everybody.
No way.
Okay,
Just
maybe you
about.
might beat me. Like,
My mains though, I love the Fire Emblem characters. I've always been.
how are you
partial
with
to them.
Ollie, or like the guy who throws?
Olimar?
Olimar, yes.
Yeah.
I know he. It's just
he's like, when do I get my check? Before or after the game?
I'll take the profits from this episode.
It's $0.
Looks like you're getting
zero.
Did you seriously just drink that?
No, I picked it up and I almost sipped.
We've had a water crisis over here, so everyone gets their own water.
He's
courtesy
taking
of,
mine twice.
Nirvana
Yeah,
Natural
keep yours
Green.
over there, Zach. You might take it.
Jared does not understand the fundamentals
just-
of whose water's who.
All right, but
It's nice to have your own water.
so wait, who's your worst character you play? Because that's who I'm gonna need to play you against.
The worst character I have.
You got Steve.
I like Steve.
Okay.
That's a hard question. Maybe like Kirby.
Kirby.
Jigglypuff, maybe. I don't know.
Bro, no
Dude,
way.
I
If
thought-
bro says Kirby, you know he's gas at everything else. He's like Kirby's like so
Kirby-
plain and easy to play.
He's,
like,
he's
that's
just
my
like,
worst.
you know, it doesn't have anything advanced. Like the combos are kind of mid.
Yeah, he just.
What about
float.
Ike?
Ike is actually one of my mains.
I like Bayonetta. Bayonetta's beautiful.
Yeah, they're gas. Not as good as they were in Smash
Ike's-
4, but
Ike's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my main because that the up move, down. Yeah. That's literally what I do. People hate me about it.
I've been playing Ike since Brawl.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Ike, Crom, Byleth, Cloud.
You're naming off all the heavy hitters. I can't even play them. Like Cloud, I have such difficulty playing.
Palutena. I love her. Zelda, I like a lot. Link. Yeah, I have quite a bit.
What about Link? You like Link?
I do like Link. Yeah.
What about Toon Link? It's literally
Let's
just
start
Link,
naming
just like
every character. Like, let's just go through a list.
hate actor.
Yeah. Well, I could play most of them, so.
That's so
That's solid.
cool. What about Rocket League? Have you ever played Rocket League?
I used to, like, back in, like, season 2 and 3.
Yeah, okay.
Me and my buddy used to play a lot, but he was really good at it, and I wasn't, so it made me mad, so I stopped playing.
Yeah, no, the
skill curve is high.
it is so crazy that curve. Like the fact that I've been playing for about 2 years now, and I still can't go up a rank. I've been at diamond for so long, and like they're like, oh, diamond's only like this percentage of the population, and I'm like, how the is it that I'm still in diamond every year, no matter how many hours I put?
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Nah, I knew he was.
Sounds like a
That's all
skill
he ever
issue.
says. If he,
No, if someone has a problem with something, it's a skill issue.
Okay.
That's a skill issue.
he's
Like,
a
holy-
hypocrite. I'm saying this on film.
With
He
what?
won't start Rocket League because he's like it's too difficult. Like I
I
just
never said it was difficult.
no. You said it was too difficult, and then so I'm like I'm
Don't
not gonna
recall.
start. I'm not gonna start One Piece because it's so long. Like I don't want to get into that.
Oh, so you guys are playing this game?
Yeah. So I see. Until you play Rocket League, I'll watch One Piece.
No,
That's-
until. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, I said it right.
Thought you said it wrong. My bad.
He's logically
Now,
right.
what was your initial reacting? Not like after you said yes. I want to know like before. Like were you
Like when you said you wanted to do it.
Yeah, like I was like, I want a podcast, but I want you to be on. Like, did you feel honored? Like how? Like you're probably like at first you were probably like thinking, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I should.
Bro, I was just like, who's this kid? Like, he's a freshman.
I knew him for a little while at that point, but I don't know. I've always been such a people person.
I was about to say, you talk to everybody.
Yeah, you talk to
Yeah.
everybody, and that's the thing. Like, it's very very captivating coming from like a freshman year. I mean, obviously, if it wasn't for Jared and Jespia in there, it's just like if it wasn't for you also, like I don't think I'd be talking to anybody. It's like
Really?
yeah, like seeing you talk to almost anybody, no matter like who they are. Like you're just hey, what's up? Like everybody knows you. Like oh, Zach from Third. Like everybody knows you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I try to treat like everybody as like a friend, you know, not just a customer. And
You do really good at it.
thank you, I appreciate it.
Really, really good at it.
Sometimes my bosses yell at me and tell me I'm too friendly, but
Really? They actually tell you like you're too friendly?
yeah, it's not professional.
What the fuck? No offense. You're supposed to be fucking friendly. What? I don't want someone handing me food saying, "All right, get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah,
I want someone being like, "How's your day going? How's life?" You know?
yeah, and I do that all the time. Like, I
It's
ask
called
people how
humanity.
their weekends were, how that test was. Oh, how was that surgery you had
Yeah, no, because
a
like
month ago?
doing like asking someone like how something went when they brought it up to you and they thought it was like a minor inconvenience and like you actually remembering that, I feel that as a person, like I've been like in your shoes where I was like, hey, how'd you do on that PowerPoint? And he looked at me today and he's like, what PowerPoint? Like I told you about that? And I was like, yeah, I remembered you were like studying for it and you were like getting prepared. And he's like, wow. And he's like, he appreciated it.
Yeah,
And I think like we need more people like you that out there who are like, hey, like, how was your weekend? Like, did you get past that exam? Like you were saying, it's just like,
I remember there's this one time like a year or two ago, there was this one girl, she came over to my side all the time, like she was a regular, right? But she never really talked to anybody. And she comes up to one day and she changed her hair. And like I really good at like picking up like things, like if you got a haircut or something different.
Yeah.
I just notice it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
not the stereotypical wall of a man. And I was like, I like what you did with your hair. And literally she's like, thank you. And ever since that day, she like talked to me every day. I was like,
That's how you're supposed to build relationships with people. I don't get why anyone would tell anyone, "Don't be friendly." Even your position in your job. I know the motto is, you know, the quicker the better. You get the next person, but sometimes you need to ask someone how something's going because you're the only one that's done it that day, and they need that. So,
exactly.
even if they tell you, you know, don't be friendly, fuck them.
I know.
I know. I curse too much, but seriously, that's fucked up.
I think a lot of the times too, people think that like I'm not doing my job. Like the amount of time I spend talking to people, I'm like neglecting my duties. But the thing is, I just get all my stuff done. So I give myself that opportunity to go around and talk to people.
You're really fucking good at what you do. Trust me. And by the way, you guys, I don't know if you guys know this. He's a chef. He cooks people food. I've had his food. It is phenomenal. Especially with Rose called me out. He's like, not that much, guys.
Like
He's
twice.
We only
seen him
we've
there, like,
only you know.
no.
Did I ever even get your food? Nah, I can't.
I don't
It's
know.
amazing, guys.
Okay.
I got it. I gotta try. I gotta
Yeah.
come up to third one day.
You do, absolutely. I'm always there in the morning, so
That's the problem. I'm not up in the morning.
it's valid. It's valid.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I chill for a little bit, let them get off my back, and then go back to it.
yeah.
It's
That's
important.
the right thing to do.
It's important. I see you guys more than you probably see your professors,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
to be honest. So, and I deal with you for 4 years. Like you might have only a professor like
First semester.
one semester, maybe two, depending.
You got to build that relationship with people because like if you live your life and you just go through the constant like cycle of like, oh, I'm on this, like I could see how like someone working there, because it's like each year is a different class, so it's just like, oh, I have to relearn people's names, I have to like, it's like bringing in a new audience, and like I could see people being like, I don't really want to, like you kind of just like single yourself out, and it's kind of like it would be depressing.
Yeah.
It's like a depressing way to live, like just kind of, and I'm not saying anyone here does that. I mean, we're trying to make a difference. We're trying to, that's the whole part of the point of this is to bring people on that we want to talk to. We want to meet new people, and yeah, so.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. I didn't think they would ever tell you that.
It's like I feel like sometimes maybe they feel like it's like, oh, you're just nicer to the girls. It's like, no, I'm nice to everybody. You just don't recognize it because you're a guy, right? It's like that weird stereotype. It's
Yeah.
like
Yep.
they don't want to see it because that's just what you're.
They see
born-
what they want to see.
Yeah, they want to see what they want to see.
I'll always back you. I mean,
Yeah.
not because I mean,
Justin's
we're
word
friends.
is like the president's word. You know,
Yeah,
it's very important.
that's how it goes. My word is the word, the final word.
I will
Word
say
is the word?
women are much more vocal.
Mhm.
So like they ask me for things more often. So like see how like that it's like,
Yeah.
oh, if you come up to me like, hey, you have tortillas, like, yeah, I got you, bro. It's just that no one ever asked me that.
Because guys, we're like, I don't really need it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It's like it's just like, damn, they ran out of that.
Okay.
Whatever.
That's
Move
unfortunate.
on
On to the
You
next
know?
thing. Girls
Yeah.
will.
But
you know,
girls will
ask about
actually
it.
ask you, and it's like, yeah, sure, I got you. All you had to do was ask, and they know I'll do it because I've done it before. Like I literally,
Yeah.
I literally go run off and find whatever it is or look for it.
Actually, speaking of a story, you don't know this. Someone was telling me a story about this because I was mentioning that you were coming on today, and they're like, he made me homemade cookie dough. You know who I'm talking about. And she said it was really good. And she's like, tell him I appreciate that so much. And
Yo.
it's just like, you literally, like you said, it's just like, as a guy, I mean, we see stuff that's not on third, and we're like, all right, we'll just keep moving.
Yeah.
And
But if you ask me for something like that, it's like, yo, can you make me cookies?
yeah.
Fuck yeah, I got
Like,
you. I would love
Zach,
to,
Zach,
actually.
There's no more sugar cookies over at the dessert station. Can you cook me up some sugar cookies?
Yeah, give me 15 minutes, bro. I got you.
I'll be sitting at this table.
I got you.
But let me say, the story that you just shared, that is so, to me, that's so important in our daily lives that we need to be able to reach out to those people. And small acts of kindness go a long way, right? It's a great quote. You having someone come up to you and say, hey, can I have this? And you doing it for them,
Mhm.
that is, it's motivation for whatever they want to put it to do whatever that day.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are just having bad days, you know? And if you are nice out there, my grandfather taught me this, always wear a smile on your face even when you're pissed. Because your smile might brighten up someone else's day, and seeing your smile might make them do something that they were hesitant on doing or wasn't sure, like, oh, should I go out tonight? I don't know, like, blah, blah, blah. But
Mhm.
sometimes just smile or a nice compliment,
Yeah.
it gives them that type of motivation, like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, I always smile at everybody that I make eye contact with. If someone looks good that day, I'll tell them, it's like, that's a
Jared
nice,
doesn't look good today.
that's a
Don't
nice
tell him.
button up.
Nah, he tried. It looks good.
Looks
I
good.
agree.
The keyword
Got a
was
li-
tried. No.
Got a little sun on the chain, you know?
Yeah.
Beard's looking fresh. How you doing?
You know what this is from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
you
know
wanna
you,
tell the
I know
people
you
that-
need to watch it more, but
You
Yeah.
want to tell the people
Gotta
where
let
it's
it
from?
Love the hat. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
You want to
Say
tell
where
the
it's from.
people
Say
where it's from?
Oh, it's from One Piece.
It's One Piece real.
One Piece is real, and it's coming to an end in 2025.
You know what else is?
Supposedly,
You know what else is coming in
supposedly.
2025? GTA 6. How does that feel for you guys?
Dude, one of my favorite comments on like anything is just going on there and being like,
This
Bro,
is
you're
coming
s-
out before GTA 6.
Yep. Like always my favorite thing. I saw like a Lego engine, and I was like one of the first people to see it. I was just like, you know what I'm typing.
I had said this before. It was probably like 2017, 2018 when people are like, "Okay, it's been 5 years. Let's get a new GTA in here." I said, "Let them take however long it is because this game, GTA 5 was huge, probably the biggest game ever at that point."
I think besides Skyrim, it's one of the only games that's been on like 5 different console generations.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
insane.
Yeah. And let them take whatever amount of time they need to come up with a great storyline. That's huge. And their online mode needs to be much it needs to be like GTA 5, but without some of the failures of GTA 5.
Bro's critiquing it.
I am because
Is-
look,
You guys have to
are
hear
you
me
an
out
oppressor kid, bro? I
I'm
feel
sorry,
like
but
you
I
get-
don't want to play GTA Online and have Mach 2 oppressors flying around me all the fucking time.
That's what makes it fun, though.
It is fun, but then when you're
It's
trying
It's
to
not fun
do
when you try
something,
to. Yes, thank you. You're trying to do something. You're trying to do something for a mission. You're fucking driving to the casino. You're not even doing a mission. You get blown up 8 times because some.
You know he's gonna
go-
play GTA RP, like the real one, where you have to like. be the actor.
You know
Dude,
why I'm
that is-
pulling you?
that
Why
is
the
a
fuck's
dream.
the oppressor? Why the fuck is that?
No,
here?
I used to watch those videos. The GTA
Yeah.
roleplay. It's like the cops and stuff. Like they were
Yeah.
cops. Sir, you were traveling over the speed limit. And the guy just starts shooting at him. It's like,
They're
oh,
funny.
shots fired! Shots fired! Need back! It's like actual, like fucking
Yeah.
they are so in depth with that. I actually wanted to play it, but that's only on PC. I realized that you can't do it on PlayStation, which is what I use.
Is it a mod that?
Yeah, it's a mod.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I had
And
a
there's
buddy in high
different
school that
types.
did it.
Obviously,
Really?
Yeah.
And
He'd always just tell me about like little stories that he was just like, oh yeah, by the way, like, because I was interested. I played GTA, but like not the role playing. Like it was just funny. I'm pretty sure he was a cop, and they were all like lined up on a beach. He was showing me like videos and shit. It was great.
a cop in real life or a cop in GTA?
Oh,
Oh,
GTA.
cop GTA.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Went to high school with them.
gotcha.
Imagine putting on your diploma or like on your like what is it, a transcript to get into a job.
Served 4 years.
No, your resume.
online.
Your resume. What was your past work experience? I was a GTA 5 RP cop. I remembered all the
Hey,
codes.
If he remembers all the codes and he goes down to the police station wherever the fuck he wants and he applies, he's gonna have a good start of knowledge for that. Not enough, but a
insane.
good start.
Depends on how you type it up. You can make it sound real professional, you know.
They even have a black card during the game, so like it's like someone gets pulled over, like they could show their license, and like the wealthiest, like richest person on the island or whatever, they show that certain card. The cops like, all right, you can go through. And it was just like, bro, how did they even think of putting that in a game like that? It was just
Because GTA is a
It's a
build
cult.
off.
it's a cult. Yeah, you're right.
It's
That
a
is so
build off
true.
off of Red Dead, the second Red Dead, because of how universally loved Red Dead 2, and that their online system's not good.
Well, that Red Dead 2 came out after GTA 5, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it came out before.
No, came out
Ah.
after.
Okay, I'm wrong.
GTA 5 came
However-
out like 13, 12.
They're both okay. Both games though, Rockstar.
Yeah.
Both games have beautiful storylines, but the difference is the online mode. GTA is much more, I guess bigger. Not just terms of area to use, but what you can and can't do. But those two games were, huge in the whole online scene 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because 10 years ago, there wasn't that many games that had storyline based, game, but also had an online system that was basically a second game.
That you could do it for your buddies and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's very important. Just being able to hop on. It's like, yo, you want to play tonight? We could go run that heist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go pick up where we left off last week, you know?
Yeah, and then you'd fucking die 3 times because you're trying to play it on hard mode to get that extra,
Extra
cash, for
cash.
the fucking.
And you get
You're
blown,
bringing back Vietnam flashbacks.
you get blown up on the motorcycle and you lose like fucking $5 million. And
Where
you're
the
like,
car gets repoed and you don't have any cash to get it out. You're afraid that if you leave the game, it's just gonna get
The best
Yep.
thing I ever saw on that is it was like an Instagram post or something. It was a guy who was doing the Diamond Casino heist, and he lost almost everything because of the shootouts and getting away. When they were doing the final cuts, he was left with like $100 because Lester's cut for some reason was like glitched, and he took so much. So he did like 30 minutes just to get $100, right? And it's like it's a clip. He spawns back in on the island, and some guy's driving in a car just plowed dead. He lost.
Why did he lost it?
He lost 5,000 because he had like 5,000 in like the inventory or whatever, not in the bank.
God.
That's
Such a GTA thing.
Yeah.
No, and you know what, another thing that was funny is back during COVID, my friends, we all got on GTA Online, and this is when PlayStation Plus, when they were making like the new console, but they were giving out a free million each month.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, that was
we were
huge.
playing that like crazy every night. We were doing missions, and my buddy, he ended up buying the submarine with his real money, the submarine, and he couldn't use it.
Oh, the Kosaka?
Yeah, and
Oh.
and then my one friend, he kept like influencing him to buy it, and still to that day, you could talk to him. He's like, I fucking regret spending $60 on a submarine that I couldn't even use.
Why couldn't he use it?
Yeah, wait, why couldn't he use
He
it?
just because he was trying to do the heist, but the heist we could never do it because we just never really put the time into it. So he basically wasted $60 on the submarine.
Okay.
And I
See, we planned it out. One of us, whoever had the most in-game cash, got to whatever they needed to get all of the upgrades for the Kasaka. Only one of us had it. That person would set up the mission, and we would reap the benefits and do the actual heist.
Yeah.
So we had a friend of ours. I eventually bought the Kasaka one, like, I don't know, a year ago or something, like, because I started playing by myself. But when we were playing in prime, like, time, when we were all on, this one guy would just be sitting there for probably like an hour and a half before that. He's like, I'm so fucking tired. I just set up this mission. We're like, can you give us a little bit more money? Like, can you make our cut bigger?
Yeah.
Can you make our cut bigger? Yeah, can I have the 40% and then you guys get the 30%? He's like, I just spent 90 minutes. He start going off, and we just easy to piss him off. That's the best part about playing with your friends,
My
right?
God, yeah.
It's pissing off someone.
So many arguments I've had on GTA over dumb shit.
Stupid shit.
Does not matter.
and then you get
I
the
got into an
squeakers in
argument
the
about
lobby.
who gets to sit in the front in a fake fucking game.
Right.
Called
right.
shotgun. No, I called shotgun.
So dumb. It's like, I want to drive the cop car. No, you suck at it.
You can't drive.
You can't drive. You crash into everything. You have to get there
Just get the ramp
undamaged.
buggy, bro. Just get the ramp buggy. Life changes.
I
But you
think
can't use that during heist.
I've gotten pretty much every vehicle, every plane, every fucking accessory in that game.
The
My
one
favorite. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thing, no.
My
you're-
favorite item out of all of them is the P90 laser like plane, because that is the only way you can stop the Mach compressor. It doesn't have flares, but you just go up, you can dodge any missile, and you just behind the oppressor, and you just take him out. We used to do, like, we all had
Back
one.
in my day.
Back in my day, we used to do battles with our
Dogfights.
with our fucking planes. We'd have these huge battles in the sky, and we had one guy that would just like, who had nothing, just starting out. It's like, oh man, guys, this isn't fair. And he's sitting there in like a helicopter that he stole. He doesn't even
They
have
were
missiles.
those guys. That's the only thing that I can say that really pissed me off about that game. I love everything about it except when I transferred to PC, nothing transferred.
Yeah.
All that
Also,
money.
PC is crazy. Like, the people on PC are crazy.
No, but like
All your
I
saved
have-
data.
I have, like, I probably spent 140, like 100 some like dollars total in that game because I got the DeLorean, or what is that?
Yeah.
I got the Mach 2.
Oppressor.
I got the Mach 1, Don't know why.
Why?
That was the stupidest thing ever.
was
Just get the Mach 2. Got
Everyone
the
knows
ramp
that
buggy. I
already.
got the Karuma. Like I got all like the crazy shit.
The
I was
Armorama?
yeah.
The submarine.
That thing is crazy.
No, I didn't get the submarine. I wasn't spending $60. But
140, yes. 60, no.
no, but I spent so much on that fucking DeLorean, and I was like getting so excited because I was like, oh my god, like I could play with better graphics, better speeds, like everything. I loaded up, and it's like level 0, and I was making my profile, and I was like, all right, so I made the profile, made everything, and I was waiting for like a thing to say, oh, I remember you. Nothing. I searched it up. I was so pissed. I was like, so I'm taking a break from it until like they get like a crossplay or you
So
get like
GTA 6.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
it's on
if,
GTA 6.
if they haven't at this point, I feel like you're screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not.
Why wouldn't they do that though? They do that with every game. Fortnite.
Well, your memory-
They just did that with Apex.
I have no idea. That's weird. I didn't know that was a thing because I've only ever played it. Actually, because I played on PlayStation and Xbox. I'm trying to remember if it crossed over. I don't know if it did.
Yeah. So message out to you guys: do not spend $100 on GTA until it is crossplay. Then you can.
Or do your research first, alternatively.
Yeah, that is kind
Yeah,
of.
or just be smarter than me. Like that.
It's not hard to do.
That yeah, literally just pick up the phone and just say, does it transfer? It did
Crossplay.
not.
No?
No, I guess
Fuck.
I'm not doing it. I'm not spending $120.
But I still have the PlayStation, so I could go down. But then I'd have to pay for PlayStation Plus to get
They
back
care
on.
so much.
Do you need Plus to play
Yeah.
online?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I know some games let you just play.
Yeah, no, well, it was so nice because they would just give it to you, like the million when you had the plus. I went on. I was like, oh, maybe, because I was just like so used to it because I'd get the year subscription.
Yeah.
And I'd forget that I had it.
And
I
then
thought
it
I ran out.
renews.
And then it'd go out. It was like $60. So I go back into it and it just,
So Zach, tell us a little bit more about your hobbies, your interests. Like, what else do you like other than video games?
I'm
and-
more curious about your background, like how you
Yeah,
got
where'd
to
you
where you
sh-
are.
yeah.
So like everything with hobby wise, up to the point where you are.
Okay.
Like just a little brief background.
A little brief
let's
background
hear
about
it.
like my life before the cooking, the
Yeah.
flicking of the wrist.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was born in Philly, and then like middle schoolish is when I moved up here with my mom, and then I've been up here in like since then.
Mhm.
I went to high, went to Penn State for school, and I actually went to school for IT.
Mm.
So like coding and all that fun stuff, you know, like making what's it called, like websites and stuff. And then I want to say like my freshman, maybe second semester here of college, I was like, you know what, college sucks. I need money for things. I need to do that now because I was fortunate where I didn't need to like have a job like beforehand.
Mhm.
And that's when I started working at the U because my buddy already was working there, got me in and all that. And I actually started as like a floor dude. So like, you know, bringing dishes, cleaning tables and all that. And then when I was done with school, I was like, well, I need some more money because, you know, yeah. And I applied for a cooking position and I got in, was doing the do, learning stuff. And like as I'm doing it, I'm like, you know, this is kind of gas. I kind of like doing this. It's fun. I enjoy it. And I always had like that issue, like, you know, how like some kids, like they're like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be astronaut, brain surgeon, whatever. I never really had
President.
that. Yeah, president. Yeah. Brain surgeon president.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, whatever.
President of the brain surgeons.
Whatever floats your boat, your presidential boat. I never really had that drive.
Yeah.
I never really had that like passion, I guess is the word. And so you know how like you have your first couple years of college like undecided, and you kind of have to like lock in. My first couple years of college, I just spent like doing generic gen eds and all that because I had no clue what I wanted to do whatsoever. And like I've always enjoyed video games. I've always been pretty tech savvy, and I knew IT made or does make like a pretty substantial amount of money, honestly. So I was like, I guess I could do this, you know, at least I'll be decent at it, and like I'll make a good living. But I always had like this lingering thought in the background. I was like, yeah, it makes good money. But what if someday, like a year from now, 4 years from now, I'm like, man, this sucks and I hate what I'm doing. Like, you know, I'd rather enjoy what I'm doing and not make a lot of money than be miserable and just spend all my money anyway because I'm miserable. So like as I'm cooking now, like to in the meantime of finding a job, I'm like, this is really cool. I like learning the new stuff. I like making things good. And when, people compliment me on my food, it feels nice. It's like, yeah, I did something cool there. And like getting to talk to everybody. Like I was such a like introvert. I feel like I never really, believe it or not, talked to people until I started my cooking job and like serving people and like talking to
Because you
them every
talk to
day.
people a lot in
Oh
your
yeah,
job. Yeah.
every day, every day. And even like if a whole group of people come up and I only know the one person, I'll like include everybody. It's like, how you doing? How you all doing?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I like to make everyone feel included. But yeah, I like really enjoyed all of that. And I was like, you know what? This is kind of like something I want to do. Maybe not this spot forever, but
Yeah.
like something like with this.
It brings happiness. And I mean, short time happiness, but it also like you're gonna remember all those people you met. You're probably gonna remember doing this.
Yeah. Like so
And
many people that have graduated, like I'm friends with on social medias now, they're like getting married and all this and that, seeing their birthdays. And it's like, it's so cool to like see these people that still like kind of care because I had like some kind of impact on their lives. And it's nice, you know? I feel like I've learned a lot of good life skills because I really didn't cook much before. And now I could like whip up a
Yeah.
five-star meal.
So you're telling me at college you weren't like the buddy in the friend group that did like cooking necessarily?
No.
Really?
No, no, I really didn't cook too much back then.
It's always good to have
Surprisingly.
a friend in the friend group that does a lot of cooking.
Yeah. We had that friend. I didn't need to fill that role, so we were good there.
All right.
Yeah,
Was he a little inspiration for you?
a little bit. Yeah, because he actually went to school for it. So
wow.
yeah,
damn.
yeah, he cooking and hospitality. He's got like 2 degrees. He like studied abroad in Paris and all this. It's like did a lot.
Damn.
And it's cool that maybe I don't have the same like fundamental knowledge, but I could kind of I can do what he does and understand it. I think it's dope.
So while we're on this cooking talk,
Mm-hmm.
you said that you really enjoy baking.
Yes.
I want to talk about that because I'm interested.
So wait, you're more of a baker than a.
No, both.
Oh, so you mix.
But
it
he
up.
enjoys baking more. At least that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, I like anybody can cook, right? Like
Not everybody can bake.
not
One of them.
everybody
the
can
baking's
bake.
specific, isn't it? Like
It's a
super.
science.
Yeah, it's a science at that.
You have to be very exact, and if you're not, then you're just a goat. You're built different. I don't know.
Yeah, no, those people that are like, okay, just a certain amount, and then they just go.
Just a little pinch of flour, a little splash of salt, and it comes out fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'd
It's
love to
just-
say that's how my dad is, but that's how he is with cooking. Like, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like, he just knows the stuff.
It really doesn't.
Coming to baking, he is not a good baker.
Yeah,
My mom does the baking,
it's
but like,
it's so
But
funny.
she follows the recipe word by word.
she was chem major, so like ingrained in her like lab procedure mind.
Yeah. I think I test a lot of it to my OCD. Like I'm very like exact with what I do and stuff like that. But yeah, like God, I'm trying to think. I think it was like for Thanksgiving, maybe like a year or two ago. Um it's like when I first moved into my apartment. Yeah, that's what it was. When I first moved in my apartment, I was gonna have my mom over for Thanksgiving, and it's finally my time to shine. She's she cooked all these years.
Yeah.
Little chef up for her for once. Treat her right. All that. I was like, well, I'm gonna do some. I did turkey, mac and cheese, collard greens, some sweet potatoes,
You're doing
some
like
other
the nutrition
stuff.
table.
Yeah,
The
get
chicken, this, that.
all the proteins and size, starches, all that,
Alright.
all that. Yeah, you doing? You know what I'm talking about. And I was like, well, I need a dessert. And I was like, what could I make? So I'm trying to think of all these things. And literally, the thing I picked was probably the most difficult thing because I've never baked before in my life at this point. Like maybe like store-bought cookies, but
Way to start it up.
that does not count, right? Like anyone could just unroll a sleeve of cookies,
Yeah.
throw them in the oven.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
That's
him
That's me.
right here.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
On top.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Cheesecake.
Oh yeah.
That's unique.
Yeah,
It's hard.
I have no idea.
So hard.
cheesecake was the first thing I made, and it was so literally I made everything from scratch. Like, I whipped the cheesecake and added the eggs, the salt, the vanilla, all that, made the batter. I took graham crackers and I crushed them up myself, melted butter with cinnamon and sugar and all that, made the crust, formed it into a one of those springform pans, and poured in the stuff. And then I cut up apples and I cooked them on the stove or whatever to make like pie filling.
Yeah.
Did like base layer. Then I put the stuff on top. And then I made my own caramel sauce and drizzled it on top of it after it was done baking and all that with more apples on top. Beautiful. I have a photo of it. I can show you later.
Did it come out perfect?
Yeah, I'll show you
let's
the.
see, let's
I'll
see
show
the
you
photo. You could actually send it to me. We'll put it up on
You're
the
making
screen.
me hungry. I'm not even gonna lie,
Bro, I'll cook for you. I'll chef it up. I don't care. And like literally, dude, when I tell you, like I've never touched like baking to that degree ever before, and it came out picture perfect. Like
That's so cool.
it looked like something out of a magazine.
So you followed it word by word, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like so like my one buddy, he's like really gifted. He can literally just think of things and cook them. I can't quite do
Comes
that.
with a lot of previous knowledge.
It
Experience,
does. He
experience.
has he cooked a lot when he was growing up as a kid, and I really didn't. So he's got me on that. But like if you give me a recipe or anything, I can follow it and have it. Like if I've never made a dish before, if you give me a decent recipe, I gotta have it come out perfect. So like, I don't know. That's just kind of like where I shine
You know where I shine?
and everything.
Scrambled eggs. The
Uh,
easiest thing to make, and I've still fucked it
Zach
up.
like looked down. He just kind of sighed a little, like, I guess.
I've tried making chicken. It is because I get so scared that I'm not gonna cook the chicken all the way through. And I know this isn't baking, but like just cooking in general, it's just like that should be easier compared to baking. I've tried
Right.
to bake. We have a bread machine that can actually like we can make bread from scratch. Oh wow. Oh wow. If you don't mind, you could send that to me. I'll put it up on the screen so they can see
Yeah,
it too.
absolutely.
That's
It looks good.
Right.
that was probably
It
phenomenal.
was gas.
Oh,
It tasted amazing.
All you need now is like like a picture of it like sliced,
I know.
freshly on the plate.
I know. I should have.
Oh man. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome that you just like first time ever baking, crafting that.
Yeah, I'll send you this one. I guess
Yeah.
it looks a little better. Yeah, I was so happy that it came out that way. Like,
No,
I-
that looks really delicious. And I'm not even a cheesecake person and I'd eat that.
right.
Like,
And that was the thing too. It tastes so much better than like a store bought. Like
Yeah.
to the point where like it kind of ruined cheesecake for me because of like
you've made it so good now everything
have
else
to
from
make
that.
it from scratch because it's just not as genuinely good.
Damn. I feel that actually. I don't think I could say that about myself though. Like my cooking has never been that good. But I'm like,
I've been slightly learning every time I get the opportunity. But you have any tips with cooking?
yeah, for
Because,
people out there
like-
like me that can't make anything except eggs.
Dude, I have a roommate. He goes to the gym, like huge man.
Yeah, he's
But
been
the
on
thing
here.
is, he literally doesn't
He
cook
can't
at all.
cook.
Not a
He-
single thing.
He's like, I hate cooking.
Honestly, you have to cook something you like eating. So like,
I'm not a very hard man to please. I like cooking grilled cheese, eating grilled cheese.
well,
You could do a lot with the grilled cheese.
can you cook a decent grilled cheese?
Of course.
Okay, I was gonna say if not
I hope
What about
so.
a grilled ham?
grilled ham.
That's my specialty.
Yeah.
Well, not my specialty. My specialty is steak. But
Oh
Ooh.
yes.
Steak is an art. But
you know how to cook steak?
oh my god, yeah.
I'm about to say.
Wait, can we have a steak cook-off and I'll eat both steaks?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll go right after the podcast. We'll go grab steaks, Justin.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
That-
gonna be so
Zach should be
cool.
sitting there.
He'd
He
be like,
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Hit him with the demi glaze. What's up, boy? How you doing?
You know, it's gonna be nice to get a meal in this house without me cooking it. So
By the way, he's the friend group. He's the guy in the group that does all the cooking.
You're the mom of the group.
I like to refer to myself as genderless.
You know, it's 2024. That was very ignorant of me, and I would like to apologize. I love all.
All peoples.
I will leave it at that.
yeah.
I
Rational
missed
beings.
I missed a part, so I don't know if this has been asked yet, but I was gonna ask. I was starting to ask earlier. Other than video gaming and your love for cooking, what other interests and hobbies do you have that are prominent in your daily life?
Before I answer that, I want to finish your question. Like, tips for cooking.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh.
right before you walked in.
I would love to hear this.
Make something that you like eating, right? So say like you like mac and cheese, just make mac and cheese, right?
Or another type of cheese.
We'll tell you a story about that.
Oh, wait.
We got a story.
So like say you're making a cheese sauce from scratch, right? Underseason it. Underseason whatever you're making and taste it as you're going. And then add a little bit more, because you can always add more, but you can never take out.
Yeah.
So if you dump a shit ton of salt in there, toast.
GG's.
It's GG's, but you can always add a little bit more after. Get it to a point where you're comfortable with it, and eventually after making it, you'll kind of get used to like how much you throw in, and then you'll be goated with the sauce, literally.
Coated with the sauce.
And it's just like, you got to start out small, watch videos or read an article, whatever helps you learn better, because you know some people are more visual and some more like intaking from words, and just study it. Honestly, it kind of sounds lame, but you just gotta look at what you want to do and then try it, and then
Totally.
that's it, honestly.
Yeah.
But
So your hobbies.
my hobbies, to your question, is besides cooking and then baking and video games, in my spare time, I like to go to gym a lot. So like fitness is a big thing. Cause I used to get made fun of for being very small back in high school. I was like stick, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna show all of them. I'm gonna get huge.
Demon arc.
Yeah,
He's
demon
going through
arc.
it.
My bounce back. I like getting out and exploring. You know, going on drives. It's really fun. I didn't get my license till real late in life, so I just like took any opportunity to go out and drive that I could. And I still enjoy it. You know, some people suck, but
New Yorkers.
yeah.
Yeah.
New
Anything with
Yorkers.
like new
From
in
New
it.
York.
Jersey's worse, so don't feel bad.
Jersey is worse.
Like, no joke though. Not to be throwing shade, but any driver that has like new in front of their name, their state, like New Jersey, New York,
New Hampshire.
any of them, I don't trust them on the road.
New Island. Like all those.
New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans is a city, not a state.
They still suck.
I
don't
literally
drive
said
through
New
there.
Island, bro. Come on.
I was trying to save them. I was like, New Island.
I knew what I was doing. But
I like going out on like hikes and stuff, exploring places.
If you're looking to go on hikes, I do run Mountain Sports Club. I mean, you can go on the hikes. I'm pretty sure, can't you?
yeah,
Go with
no
like
idea.
clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, you could.
Pretty sure, because we open it up to staff members and I believe like faculty.
Oh, I was
So
gonna
all
say,
you
I
do
don't
is
know.
literally just like say, "Hey,
With the
I'm down to go on the hike."
with
Then-
National Geographic, they have like travel cooks that come along.
I'm not cooking on this fucking hike. I'm sorry.
Is that we look at Zach and be like, so the menu, what's we're just like sitting there starving.
Y'all not leaving me much choice.
We got eggs, bacon.
Toast. That's it.
Eggs, bacon, sausage.
Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes.
Wait, so hikes. I just recently went on a hike, and Jake, who was recently on the podcast, I went with him, and I'm telling you what, that hike was crazy. The fact that you walked up, you
You
walked up.
can't use that word. We banned you from using
yeah,
that
I
word.
got banned from using crazy because I
because
used
he
it too much.
uses too much.
But
One episode was a little much.
yeah, one
That is
episode was
crazy.
like
His life in general, though, he does say crazy a lot.
yeah, it's not even like I meant it. I just say it a lot. But
Yikes.
the hill was like that,
Yeah.
and I walked up for
I think
an
it was-
hour of just straight uphill like that with Jake.
How many miles was it?
It was 5 miles total.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
It was a
5
4-hour
miles
long
straight.
hike.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll go. I kind of slept. I was mid.
You know, like
making
when you
mandatory.
walk uphill for so long that your calves burn.
Mm.
Ah,
You never know how out of shape you are until you're walking up a hill. Or how
or
clumsy-
running for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad.
dude, college made me stagnate a little. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was so active coming from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Got to college. I'm like, okay, I'm still active. I like being outside.
That freshman 15.
Yeah.
She's real.
Yeah.
third floor did it to me, bro.
Sorry.
That's another reason why I don't go to third anymore. That freshman 15 was freshman 25. for
You're
me.
looking very slim, though.
I was much slimmer than I was last year. I'm not joking with that. I definitely got that freshman 15 and then put some on.
Mm-hmm.
This year, different story. I don't know. Every time I go home, my parents like, "You eating there? Like, do you eat at all?" Like, yeah, just not as much as I did when I had unlimited meal swipes and I was
Right.
just third floor was farmed.
Yeah, that unlimited meal plan that they force you guys to have, just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
well,
as soon as I
use
could,
it.
I'm not. Yeah, it was back to 10 or whatever the fuck I'm at now.
And like third's not bad, but it's just like the choices that you're given. Like you look at people eating ice cream and you're like, I really want that. And then you could go over to Zach's side, the healthy side, and like he can make you up like a fresh salad. And I'm like, I know if I go over there and I'm like, I'm full.
So
I'm like, shit.
you guys do salads a lot, but the greens you guys use are very different than the greens that I would have assumed over there.
In what way?
So I'm
I'm
more
curious.
of a when I have salad, I like Caesar salad.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like romaine lettuce, and then you guys have like dark romaine lettuce, if that, or I forget what else you guys have, but much darker greens, I would say.
Is it? Are you sure it's romaine and not like Arcadia mix?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you what it was.
Is it red in there too?
No.
It's just straight green.
It's straight greens. Yeah. Not that it's bad,
Yeah.
but I would like them to change up the salad bar occasionally.
You know what
I don't
grinds
go
my
often.
gears? The salad bar. Nah. I have no complaints. My freshman year, I was actually at the salad bar a little bit because it was a healthy option.
Yeah.
I've
but-
yet to be there.
So, like I was saying, like the cookout out, like you were saying, like outside cooking.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay.
If the world went like apocalyptic, whatever, who would be the first chef you take in to like cook for you? I've been thinking about this idea for a while.
First chef.
Yeah, like if you could pick a chef like anywhere, like if they're like a 5-star person, a chef at like fast food place, somewhere
Bro.
that's like convenient, like
Honestly,
who would you pick? I'm just curious.
Probably just like some hole in the wall, like halal dude or something. You know, someone that could just turn like nothing into something.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You
like
give him a bag
makes
of
things
something,
appear.
and
And
he'll
he'll
just
make
make you a
you
5-star Michelin dinner.
so much food. You're eating for weeks. Yeah, like some dude that runs a food truck. Honestly.
Oh, and you're getting shish kebabs. That's like a guarantee.
Yeah. Like he's gonna make a rat taste like steak. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, no, that is, you know, I was sitting there thinking when you were saying that, I would take someone for when we went to high school with, teacher.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was just a natural chef. Like
He actually, this person went to culinary school, and I've always kind of like been into like cooking, but I'm not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd do this thing where it was like Food Bank Friday, and our school has like this food bank, and you take anything from the food bank and strictly use their food, and he
Okay.
turned it into the best thing I've had in a while.
Really?
And it made me like, it impressed me. Impressed me so much that I even try to take on a task of that. And he'd strictly use whatever had the available to him.
Yeah.
And that, like, you remind me of him,
Really?
where you use, and he's a lot older than you, and he's like really experienced. So like that's like the closest I've ever seen someone coming to him. So I just want you to know that when you made that one salad that one day, I was like, damn that. And I was like, I look at him anymore, and I'm like, I want you to make it. Just don't put mushrooms in it. Just not mushrooms. You could do whatever you want.
Disclaimer: I don't make salads. I don't know why they keep saying salad.
Because it's easy to make, though. Like, you're telling me you couldn't make it?
Anybody can.
Exactly. That's
No,
my
no,
point.
no, 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 no.
You're talking about the stir fry.
The stir fry. Yeah, all I know is it has greens in it,
Yeah.
and
Greens,
I treat it like a
beans,
salad.
Potatoes, tomatoes, ham, lambs, you name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get a rack of lamb, actually. Fuck
Yeah.
the steak. Let's go get lamb.
Honestly, they had like freaking.
This whole podcast is like, yeah, he's good at making salads. People on the other side, though, like, you
No, at
literally
the
just
end
put
of
greens
the end of the
together.
podcast. The end of the podcast, there'll just be a couple clips of
little outro,
a
cooking
little
up
outro
something.
or something.
You're just like making a salad.
Like,
Just a little. He's like just a pinch of salt. Literally pours the whole thing in.
then he
And
takes the
here's your
cherry
salad.
tomato and he just
Cuts it in half, throws it in.
yeah.
Man, now that we're talking about it, I actually can't wait for this. Like, as soon as this podcast is over, I know I'm running to the store to get stuff.
But Zach has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a hot date. My love.
good for you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You did say it was your girlfriend, though. So
Yeah, my lovely girlfriend. She's a cutie.
That's awesome.
Aw.
This could be cut, but how'd you guys meet? Like,
Funny enough, like I did not expect it to work out this way. Like off a Hinge.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I always figured I'd just meet them out in the wild because I've had such shit luck on like dating apps, you know? It's like almost like a waste of time. I felt
Yeah, no, I agree.
like kind of discouraged.
No, like I agree.
I feel that so you were literally me like a month ago.
I don't have much faith in it. I just kind of like it's just there to be there.
It's just
like,
it's almost like discouraging, you know, because like you put in like effort or whatever, and like you get a match here and there, you message, nothing happens, sort of fizzles out. And it's like, man, I feel like I'm just wasting my time, right?
Until you find the one.
Until you found the one, and she like matched with me first, and you know she's putting in all this effort. Is like it's like, you know how they say like stereotypically like you gotta pursue, you gotta put in the effort. It was like 50-50, if not more like 60-40. And I'm like,
that's awesome.
I'm like, what the? Are you real? Are you like playing me? Is there cameras somewhere? Are they rolling? You know? And it's just like so natural of her, and it's great. Like this is like,
Yeah, smooth operator over here.
Smooth operator.
what can I say? I have risen.
He has risen.
He has risen. I am him.
The way you said that is like you faded out. I am him. Oh man,
Yeah, but like, yeah, this girl's great. It's like
that's awesome.
she's the kind of girl like you want to marry, you know?
That's awesome, bro. I felt that.
But yeah, I don't remember what we were saying before. Whenever I start talking about her, I just forget everything.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So wait, how long you guys met? What last month? Or-
It's been like almost a month. Yeah, we've officially been dating like 2.5 weeks, so
Okay.
it's not long at all. But like, I've had, you know, compared to everything in the past that I've had, like this is like, you know, it's different. Like
Yeah.
you know how they say you know when you know.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, it's such bullshit. No, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You can leave this in too. It's wholesome.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
It's wholesome.
Well, no.
It is
I
wholesome.
just don't want like I don't want you to ever feel that you have like you're required to ever say whatever.
I know you guys were just holding me at gunpoint. It's okay.
Yeah, he's actually behind him. He actually signed a contract with us. You know.
There's a sniper through the window right here.
Yeah, no, he's good, guys. You could just
I knew.
3 inches to the right.
Jess is writing a paper. Yeah. I've heard that.
I know. I heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Yeah. Wait, you
But-
were, or oh no,
Oh,
you.
so I was thinking. So back to the like, you had to pick a chef. Coming from a chef, what's your opinion on bringing in a 7-Eleven or not a 7-Eleven,
Wawa?
Waffle House, a Waffle House employee? Hear me out. You get eggs, easy, and then the other stuff just kind of comes with it, like
Where are they
potatoes,
cooking this?
wherever
What
my hideout is.
You have a griddle set up?
I might get a griddle for this reason.
Could just get one, right? Invest for the Waffle House employee.
But tell me that wouldn't be an amazing like investment coming from a chef. I'm like curious.
A Waffle House employee.
Chef, employee, chef, waiter, mostly
waiter
the
doesn't
chef.
know how. Did the waiters know how to cook?
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
They're not the chef though. They're just gonna.
I'd say they go on and off. Like I'll be doing the
It'll be like
waiter.
a zombie at 4 a.m. I can help get your food, but that's it. This is like walk back.
Does he know that slavery is not allowed anymore?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
The who?
Yeah.
What?
I'm talking like.
Denture servant?
What are we talking about here? Apocalyptic.
Yeah.
I can't really say that word, but like that kind of environment, a
Oh, right.
possibility of that kind
So
of world.
you're not worried about like how to Okay, I mean, yeah, chefs will like survive, but like survival of the fittest. You really think someone's gonna stay there and be like,
Well, you remember?
That's my first place I'm going.
Do you
if it
remember-
all
Waffle
breaks out-
House?
Yes, I'm
Are you
like,
fucking
come with
kidding
me.
me?
I'll
A
protect
Waffle
you.
House.
I'm gonna protect you.
Do you remember like that viral video? It was like maybe a year ago of that like Waffle House employee just deflecting a chair and like
Yeah, like over the counter, like
yeah, like some
That's like
yeah.
every month though. They have
Uh,
a video like that.
that's you're not wrong. Like some customer like was having an altercation and they like picked up a table or a chair or whatever and threw it at them. And this is like some small chick just freaking swatted it to the side, like with one hand.
I'm gonna have to see that video.
It's crazy.
Damn, never mind. Maybe I
Waffle
have to go
House
to Waffle House.
employees are built different for sure.
Especially the ones that are like night shift.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Holy-
the overnight ones. Sheesh.
They'll fuck you up quick.
Yeah.
I've gone there once, really late, but that's it. You've guys gone there though.
It's a little place
Yeah.
to go. It's nice.
Me and my friend like to go there late. It's
Nice sticky floors, right?
Not usually.
it's
No?
pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I've never had like a bad experience, I could say.
No, I'm not saying sticky floors are bad. I'm just
Well, it's not.
thing I remembered.
What are you trying to say?
I wouldn't pick out.
Maybe they don't have enough employees to get the job done.
Sure.
They're too busy feeding you.
I
You
got
be happy.
I go to Waffle House. I'm like,
You ignorant scum.
This is triggering me right now. You guys suck. Have some appreciation. We work hard.
It's the last time we're going on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm never coming back.
Never coming back.
Oh, you know what? Shoot me.
You're good. We got what we needed.
Take the shot. Take the shot. And that's gonna be it, guys.
Wow.
We were talking obviously about chef and your other hobbies a lot.
Yeah.
When you have weekends yourself, like just any standard weekend,
Mm.
is there a certain schedule that you kind of make out for yourself? Like, I want to hit these things this weekend, or do you kind of just play it by ear and just whatever happens happens?
I've always been a very go with the flow kind of guy, so like I really don't like plan too far ahead if I don't need to. And luckily, like the way my life is set up, I really don't have to as much. So usually the weekends for me are more of like a reset, like catch up on sleep type days, because I have a hard time falling asleep. Like my brain just doesn't turn off, so it's like midnight, 1 o'clock, maybe sometimes by the time I finally zonk out, and then I have to get up early for like 7. I have to be to work at 7. So a lot of the times
You work all 5 days a week?
Yeah, Sunday through Thursday. So today's my Friday, technically.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Nice way to start the weekend.
it is, and honestly, having Fridays and Saturdays off is pretty lit.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit.
When you wake up tomorrow and everyone else is going to work and you
I'm
woke up
just
at
chilling.
1, yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, like I wake up at 1 o'clock because I use that to like kind of catch up on a little extra winks.
you
Yeah.
know, I feel that,
Yeah,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm following you with like the go with the flow.
He has
I like-
everything
like my
you
sleep.
have, but he can just fall asleep anywhere.
And he can stay asleep anywhere.
I am so envious because I am such a light sleeper too.
No.
You're a
Oh,
light sleeper.
Yeah.
He's the opposite. This is the
Oh, I-
heaviest sleeper in like
You're
the
telling me when
history
you
of the
lack
world.
sleep, you're like you still get up when you lack sleep.
Yeah,
Like
like
I like sleep like a rock.
even on my days off, I'll wake up at like 8 a.m. I'll just go back to sleep. But yeah. It's bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate my life sometimes.
Damn.
These bags are designer, bro. I'm so tired.
No, I can't get rid of my bags, and I get like a full night of sleep.
I know. I need to like start doing like a facial routine or something.
Do the cold spoons. You put them in the freezer. Put them on your face. And it's apparently cold spoons.
Cold spoons,
Metal
ice
spoons.
cubes.
Yeah. Get those
Whatever
weird
you-
little like
whatever you need.
gel looking things that girls have on their faces.
Yeah.
Face mask.
No, well, yes, but
No, but they put them under their eyes.
yeah,
I don't know if I've seen that.
Exfoliate.
maybe they look like
I-
they're like the tear shape almost,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know,
I know.
yeah.
Today
I
on
know
Just
that.
Yak, we're gonna be talking about products we don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, bro,
Maybe
I don't
next
even know what
week we'll have
mascara is still.
an actual woman on the show. I mean, who can
No,
help?
whoa. In order to do that, we'd have to talk to one.
Yeah, no, and like I would then have to sit next to one. Like, I'd be
I'll
like,
switch seats. No.
Wait, no, you know what's actually crazy is our.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Can we take a
I
cut
looked
here?
at her viewer rate. There was at one point I showed Jared we were at 100% male audience compared to like
Yeah,
with
no.
0, and it's at 3%. So the ladies who are watching, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe. You want to say why? Just act mad. Just say do it.
Because women matter.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think we're doing a very good job of attracting viewership to the channel by
If more women do not watch this show, they will do unspeakable things to me. So please help.
We'll make them cook
There
for
we
us.
Jared's whole Waffle House.
Do you have
know,
tortillas? You don't? You motherfucker, you told me last night you did. But yeah, no, our viewer rate for like the analytics is definitely, I guess, impressive, but not impressive. But thank you to the women who watch and to the men and to anybody. So thank you guys.
It's growing every day. Like there's always something new. But back to the very first topic that we were talking about like how people like come from nothing. Like you start with something and then like you're just doing it till you like finally it's like, oh, I like this.
Mhm.
And then you just blow up from it.
Yeah.
Dude, that goes from athletes to actors. Like they didn't expect to do that. Like
Mhm.
you didn't expect to be a chef.
No.
Like you weren't even like the chef of your friend group. So like it's unlimited what you can do. Like and it changes so quick in life. And I just find that like amazing.
It does.
So I'm like coming to my end of my path right now of college. And I'm like sitting there like looking over and I'm like, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
You
have
never
like
know.
different routes I could do. Like I'm not sure, but
And like the thing with like school nowadays is like, despite like, at least my parents, maybe similar with your guys' parents, like you got to go to school, got to get the degree, get the good job. And it's not really that true anymore. Like you really don't.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. You know, a lot of jobs are now requiring just high school diploma. They
Yeah.
don't even require a GED.
Mm-hmm. And most times, like you get into a job and like everything you learn is kind of irrelevant. Like you have to relearn the job anyway.
you won't believe how irrelevant biology is. Well, I'm not saying completely irrelevant, but like cellular
There's
biology,
some
micro.
biology majors that are probably pissed off with that
Fuming.
sentence.
No, but like going towards like med school.
If you don't get in though, you can only do research or
Yeah, but no.
a teacher.
Like literally biology in the medical field
Mhm.
is not that crazy significant. Like once you get to your like job place that you want to be, you're not doing orgo, you're not doing chemistry, you're not
Yeah.
looking at the cellular level.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You're a temp.
It's like for IT, I had to learn calculus. Like that was the highest math I had to go up to. You don't do calculus
like
in coding. You do simple like
zeros
maybe,
and ones.
yeah, maybe like some division here and there. It's like it's stupid. The stuff that they require you to learn for your degrees.
I think it's also like a weeding out tactic. Not to like be like, oh, this is like the system we live in, but like at the end of the day, it's just like, do you have what it takes to like finish the 4 years? Are you able to do the challenges of calculus to
But on that
all those
same note, it kind of sucks because like you could have a genius of a lawyer, right? Like someone that could like get you out of whatever you did or defend you for anything, but they'll never know because like they were bad at math and they failed out, so they couldn't get to that point of being able to go to law school.
True. Yeah.
or somebody that doesn't even have the money to go to law school and they're just like they're passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
There should definitely be like, because in other countries, I believe their colleges are not necessarily free, but just very, very discounted
Cheap,
for people
yeah.
to like
We've talked
go
about
do what they want.
We've talked about the importance of education and the failures of education in lower levels other than college. You know, the high school. Last episode we talked about that with the whole ethics and I think the school system where you are required, like I've said this before, you're required to learn reading, writing, English. You know, well, and it's kind of all grouped together. Grouped. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Math. You know, the sciences. If I am a person that's trying to get into law school and I'm trying to become a lawyer, why is it that math, not being able to do calculus is the thing that's holding me back? Like, and I've said this before, there should be designations. Like, if my major is this, I should be focused on this. I should not have to take a EPW writing class unless, well, I've actually said writing is the important one out of all of those because Twitter trolls don't know how to write.
Yep.
They also don't have any brain cells whatsoever. I'm talking to you.
Calls them out.
And
There's a Twitter
the
troll
truth is,
here.
though, that there should be some sort of, I don't know what the right word necessarily is, but some sort of
Like gray area that would like
gray area, exactly, where it's like, okay, I want to become a physical education teacher. And I go to college for the idea of teaching, I should learn how to teach people, but I shouldn't still be taking gen ed classes and your calculus, your all of those.
Well, it's kind of like technical schools, right? Like
Yes, exactly. Trade schools.
Yes,
That's
that's the word.
how. But that's how it
I
should
was
be set
wondering.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you go to school to be an electrician, to be a plumber, to
And
this
you
or
don't
that.
do math and English while you do that. You work to do that job.
Yeah, so I don't understand like why there's
Yep.
a difference for some majors. Like I can understand like there's definitely exceptions. Like if you're going to be like a doctor, right, or something, like maybe you should be in school for
Mm-hmm.
8 years learning everything because you're doing a very
But should
important
that
job.
Yes.
should that doctor or trying to become a doctor still be taking I don't know, again, I'm just using calculus because that's the easy one, but those type of classes that don't pertain to the major, like should they be worried about physics?
Possibly.
Possibly, but is it like something that okay, you have to take that. You
So,
have to require it.
The person fell off a ladder, heading up the ladder at a velocity of the force of the ladder falling
Yeah,
on
but
them.
your job isn't to fucking worry about what happened to the person. Your job is to worry about how to
Oh.
fucking fix the person.
You know what we should revert back to is where after you're done with like your schooling, you then holy cow, you then go to the actual place like a blacksmith, like very like long ago before like colleges were like a thing that you were kind of like mandated to do because that's kind of how it feels like
That's
nowadays.
only been recent.
Yeah,
The
no,
mandation
yeah,
of like people
yeah.
having to go to college.
yeah, but like back then you'd then like kind of like shadow them and you would look at what they're doing and experience and be there with them. And I feel like
Kind of like how teachers do like the teaching thing.
yeah, so like if you want to be a doctor, I think the only way to get the best experience is actually being there at a really young age and going through that like a special program for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think anybody who has the drive, they could do anything they want. I think like you could become a
that's-
surgeon.
Well, that's how surgeons used to become surgeons. They'd actually have the surgeon in the room, and it used to be like a little circular theater.
Yeah.
And all the students
Behind
would
the
sit there and
class
just
and
like
stare
stare
at
at it. And that
them.
was like 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Before, we're not like turning 30,
No,
I'd
probably a
say.
long time ago.
No,
Not that long ago.
no, believe it or not, not really.
Just and now you have to go through all these gen ed classes. You have to go through all these weeding out classes, and if you don't even make like a GPA, you won't even get looked at.
I do feel like education as a whole has kind of failed us as a society. Like even like not even just college, like high school and all that. It's like you don't learn the core fundamentals of life, like how to do your taxes or how to
Brought that
How-
up in last episode.
any of that real life shit works. Like when you have the time, it's like, no, make sure you do your 15-page paper on Julius Caesar and why Romeo should have waited 15 minutes to see if Juliet would open her eyes. Thank God mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yep. I thank God I know that.
Thank God
Thank
I know that.
God.
That
'cause
is stuck
that is
with
something
me.
that I use in everything
Every
that I
day.
do.
Yes.
Everything I do, I think, what's the powerhouse of a cell? And I just
Mitochondria.
refer. Thank God I
It's
know
like,
this.
you ever watch That's So Raven? Like back in the day, it's just you just have like one of her visions like
Oh my God. I've solved it.
yeah.
I personally haven't watched that. I wouldn't say
It's
I've
an older
watched it.
show.
I watched a lot of what's it
personally-
called?
You know, it's not like you're talking about yourself already. You have to specifically say, I personally, not
You know what's
me.
it called? I was just a very antenna kid. Like we just watched whatever was on just TV, the ads.
Mm-hmm.
But
You want to break from the ads?
you want to break from the ads? Click
Damn,
now.
he's smooth with it, like I said.
So I'm really curious.
Yes.
Do you have one funny story from your college experience?
That you can share.
Something like wholesome, funny, all around good.
Not wholesome. Give us a
No,
fucking
give us a
banger
really
of a
funny story.
You should have asked this during the break, not not put him on the spot.
It doesn't have to be anything.
It doesn't have to be like if it's like gonna hurt. We can also take it out.
At this point, like 10 years later, no. Oh gosh. Trying to think because so much random shit happened in college. Let's be honest here.
It just kind of all blurs together.
It does. God. So it doesn't particularly involve me.
Okay.
It was like one of my best friends. It was really funny. For confidentiality's sake, I'm not gonna give names.
No, yeah, good.
Justin. It's not Justin. I
I don't know what I did. I mean, I don't know what they did.
10 years ago,
I don't know what I
you don't
did.
remember? Come on.
You were there.
You're talking about a funny story I did.
10 years ago,
You
bro.
don't remember?
Why the f am I getting gaslit on my show, bro? That's crazy. All right.
You're easily gaslit.
Are you being serious? You don't remember?
No, I don't. You have to say it.
Pre-production.
Anyway, some friend, right?
So seriously though, the story though.
So where I went to school, Penn State, right? Up in, it's a commuter college, but they have these dorms, but they're like apartments that are pretty much for the students that needed them. They call them commons, and it's Halloween, right? Halloween time. You know how you do a little Halloween party, right? And I have this friend, right? And he's your very stereotypical fuckboy, if you will. Gym head, dumb as a rock. Love
Every
you.
friend group has one.
Yeah, love you, buddy. You're great. Still friends with him to this day. Great guy. Great
Solid.
guy.
They're the best friends.
He is, yeah. He would literally take a bullet for me.
Yeah.
So I can't say I do the same for him.
Guys watching this, he's like, what the
fuck?
He jumped off a bridge for me. But
If he could find the bridge.
I don't know.
Yeah, the question is, could he find the bridge? I don't know. He graduated. I don't know how. But anyway,
That's
What was his major?
business.
Poli-sci.
what?
Dude, I'm called out all the time for being like a business major. People are like, I take you as a business major. I'm like,
Wonder why that is,
hi,
Jared.
bro.
I think he went for like accounting or something.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Business.
yeah, basically.
Somewhat. It's
Somewhat.
in the
But-
field.
Adjacent.
But
Yeah.
Adjacent.
so this guy,
This guy, he shows up in a Yoshi costume, right? Yeah, like Mario Kart,
Okay.
Mario, Yoshi. That was really bad. I'm sorry. Take that out.
Yoshi.
Yeah.
Got to do the brother too.
Yoshi, brother. He gets then piss drunk, right? And he's just turned up to like 11, and it is crowded. Everybody's hot and sweating. So, like I said, he goes to gym a lot. Gym head, good shape, great shape. Everybody's jealous and mad of him. Takes the upper part of his costume off, right? And literally, he's just there dancing, like basically blackout drunk, with Yoshi legs on, the Yoshi head, just. And like literally any girl that walked past him, like he just started dancing with them. And I'm just like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing, you freaking idiot? And we had to get up early the next day at like 6 a.m. to go work with like a charity or something the next day.
Oh,
And here he is
yeah.
doing this. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Visualize.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's again, it doesn't involve me personally, but it was just like one of the memories that I always think about.
Just
'cause
watching
it's-
it go down,
just
though.
watching it from the outside perspective, because I'm a child of God, so I didn't drink,
Yeah.
and so I got to enjoy it for all it was. It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about other stories next time, but
Of course,
Yeah.
but
find something a little more.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 5.
Yeah.
The new setup. We
Yeah.
talked about that at the start of the show.
It's only up. We only going up.
Yeah.
Another one.
Zach, thank you so much for taking
Yeah.
time out of your day to come join us.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Appreciate it. The stories were great. You had us laughing our asses
Yeah.
off.
This is the best podcast we've had yet.
Absolutely.
I'm not calling out the other ones. The other
No,
ones
You
are
do
real
this
good.
every episode.
Yeah,
You're
every
like, this is the
episode.
best episode yet. Dude, it's episode 5.
another one.
Banger.
Another one. But seriously,
Banger.
guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure to click like and subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content that's
Ring
posted.
that bell.
Ring
Hit
that bell.
subscribe. Do the thing.
So, with that being said, thank Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
It's been a pleasure.
Peace. Bye, brother.
Bye, brother. All right.
Deuces.
You use deuces?
Deuces?
Yeah, you use it? Deuce.
No.
Dude, I only know like one other person that uses that.
Really?
My buddy from back home. I really went back home and he just like, yo, deuces. I'm like, thanks. So, I got this pan for you. I know you want to cook for us. I mean, I know my meal slides on campus are out, so like I figured you could just like make something before you leave. But you need this, like that's it. That'll work. Really? Figure's not always better.
Easy money.
It's all in the rest?
Actually, no. It has nothing to do with the wrist at all.
Nothing.
It's nothing. It's just like a common misconception. It's actually all in the shoulder. Right. Look at the wrist down.
He
better,
said.
though.
Yeah, one try.
Okay, so that's grab that shoulder.
I'm not worried. Womp womp. Fuck. Fuck yeah. I will get better.
3-0'd, bro. He's
Cooked.
never gotten 3-0'd.
Dude, I don't know better than that. The damage there is so bad. 81.